Yo, check one, check two. You know what's going on? It's the Caramel Goddess, first of all, guys. Yo, I've been out here, okay? And so, I'm so excited about the topic we're about to talk about tonight. The Caramel Goddess, thecaramelgoddess.com, okay? For anyone who wants to book a read, I have about 6 different reads you can book right now. And then I also have them so that you can bundle and get the opportunity to have, each of the reads at one time, different options. It's so dope. So you can get a career read. You can get what's going on in my life now. What do I need to do? What's the solutions? What's the problems? And things to look out for. We can also do love, of course. Even if you're in a relationship, we can talk about things that you can do to rectify issues that you're having, without even, bringing up the subject of what it is. We'll bring it out. We'll bring it out. So again, thecaramelgoddess.com. If you want to email me, thecaramelgoddess@gmail.com. And you can email me if you want a different type of read than what I offer on the website. And you just prefer to email me any business inquiries, you want to sponsor a video, we can talk about that, partnering up, and that sort of thing. So let's get started. The caramel goddess come. The caramel goddess come. The caramel goddess coming. The caramel goddess coming. So, what we're going to talk about tonight is going to lead us into our PickACard reading, of course. But I've been watching my homeboy. Okay, you see I got my army green on because I've been watching some Charleston White videos, and my guy, I like what he's talking about. To me, Charleston White, that's a real divine masculine, okay? Really protecting the women that look like his mom in his community. And that's the amazing thing. It's crazy that we're at the place where, he is an anomaly. He is unique and doesn't have many men of his caliber, around speaking out. So I love it. This intro is getting long, but anyway, because you can skip forward if you want to. The timestamps will be in the comments, of course. So anyway, so Charleston White, if you don't know him, you need to check him out. And he was just on a video, and I saw the interviewer arguing with him. It's like, okay, you have him on your show, and now you're arguing with him. That's kind of crazy. And they was like yelling at each other. And the interviewer was so mad, like, you need to stop talking like that. You talking crazy. What you mean you learned about brain development and you didn't read? Like, he was so mad. He was so angry because Charleston White told him that he didn't read a book. Like, Dr. Sebi will tell you the same thing. But anywho, and he was like, you act like Jesus touched your head and implanted your thoughts in your head. Like, no, come on, you talking crazy. You teaching these kids crazy. Stop it. Like, he was so mad. And Charleston was like, yo, you pay me to be here. Like, I get paid to open my mouth. Like he said, I get paid $75 to work as a mitigation, whatever he said. And he said, and everything I learned from listening. Whoa. And he was like, you need to do that. Yeah, he got him with that one. So that's crazy. So then I get to thinking, I'm like, how have we got so far down the rabbit hole, in my opinion, in the wrong direction, that we don't believe and we can't conceive that people hear from God, that people are inspired by God, like that exactly what he said and was arguing against and said it's so ridiculous. Like that is exactly what happens. You are implanted with your thoughts and your beliefs, your hardware, your soul that you brought here with you. fused with the spirit, the breath of life that's given to you. Like, okay, I'm sorry that you're not up to speed, sir. But he was so mad at him. Charleston was like, yo, I came here to preach my gospel. He was like, you ain't come here and preach no gospel. I didn't pick people to come here and preach no gospel. He was so mad. He was so mad. Like, first of all, sir, you don't know that we all have our own gospel, okay? And perhaps if you knew who you were and you knew whose you were, then you wouldn't be upset. You would know your place and you'd be listening, okay? And then you get to talk after you understand. But anyway, it's so funny to me. How do we get so far that people don't believe that? It's so far-fetched that people hear from God. Like, you don't hear from God? Don't you think you should figure that out? Or if you don't want to hear from God, good on you, mate. You know, we have free will and a choice. That's your choice, and I don't really mind it if that's what you want. Like, that's awesome for you. Just stand down. Okay? Get out the way. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. That's what's going to happen to you, or you're going to get ran over. What came out on the ran over? Because the star coming through. Do you understand that? Because the star is coming through. The awakened one is coming through. The knower is coming through. The God is coming through. The truth is coming through. So stand down. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to believe in God. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay? Because the awakened ones are not even concerned about. The chosen, the elected, the anointed ones, the touch not my anointed, we good. We learned our lesson. We know what's going on. You know, we ain't worried about the decision. We ain't on the fence. Okay? So you can come over to this side, to the upper room. You can make that decision. But if you don't, hey, you don't have to. You don't have to make that decision. You can go over here. You can stand down. You can be in a low vibration. You can self-loathe. You can stay depressed. And shout out to anybody who is trying their best to get help to come out of that. But you have an option. And, you know, you have plenty of people that will babysit you and tell you, you know, and enable you. But the Hierophant energy, they tell you plain and direct. Like, this is what it is. Based on the research, these are the calculations. It's more robotic. The truth don't really care about your feelings, unfortunately. Because at this point, the truth is so imperative that nobody has time to be concerned about how you feel. Because you're stuck in this endless cycle of woe is me. And that's not what we on anymore. Like, everybody had their chance to be in this woe is me, I can't do nothing about it energy. But upon further review, listen, we got it all out here. We abundant out here. We worked to get here. We put in work. We wasn't worried, woe is me. We was like, I can't, I will, I be. Like, we married that thing. That's why the anointed out here with sunglasses on and lip gloss. Because we on a whole new level. We in a whole new world. We're not even in the same place. You know, some people is over there and we over here. You know, we so protected and in our bubble and doing our thing that we don't even notice what's going on with everybody else. And to be honest, like, that's not our concern. It wasn't your concern, so why should it be ours? We've been standing in the gap and say, hey, come this way. Make straight the way for the Lord. We've been doing that. So now it's just turn up season. So now it's just get cute and be fly. And now it's just do your mother thing in this mug. Because we're abundant and everybody knows it. So why are we going to be around here like hanging in the background? We're not doing that. Because everybody want to know what we up to. Because they realize that that same old cycle of what they was going through ain't gonna cut it. So you got to do the work. You got to do the work to get up here to this level. You can't just walsh in. Like you've been here. Like you've been down. That's not how it works. You got to make that decision and you got to stand on it. And you got to stand on it when this guy shows up. When this bad mamma jamma shows up. You're going to have to stand on that thing. Okay? When the job turns out not to be what you thought it was, you still got to stand on it. Okay? When the money didn't come in when you expected, you still got to stand on it. When the opportunity fell through, you still got to stand on it. Okay? Whatever it is. When you don't feel like it, you still got to stand on it. Okay? So until you can do that, okay? Until you can keep your eye on the prize and see it through, okay? Until you can do that while everybody's watching, okay? And forming their opinions. Until you can do that, then you can't then you can't make no decision. You ain't gonna be able to do that. You ain't gonna be able to get here. And as you can see, it's in the same place. You ain't even got to go nowhere. The portal opens up for you. Right there where you are. It'll transport you. They're in the same place. They sitting on the same side. Except this one got stars in the night sky. That's the difference. She see opportunity. She sees this opportunity. What are you doing? Eight of Pentacles energy. Look at it. 10 of Cups. Everything. Emotional fulfillment. Runneth over. Okay? It's spilling. Too much sauce. Too much sauce. LMA. I love her. Out here doing a tango, okay? And everybody's watching. Everybody's watching. And look, transformed. The phoenix. Okay? Rising out the ashes. Took it all down. Didn't even worry about it. Okay? Worked. Manifested. Okay? Soldier. Warrior type of energy. Went into nature to get it done. Called on the elements to get it done. Okay? And now the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor. For the chosen, cut it out. Cut it out. People gotta remember who they are. Remember who you are. Okay? Because the world has brainwashed people. And that's just the bottom line. People have been brainwashed. Okay? They've been telling lies and confusing people. Okay? It's been a lot of miscommunication going out about the truth, about who the woman is, even, and how she should present herself, and what position she really holds, okay? And what power she really yields. Do you understand? There's been some misinformation, okay? And this has led to a sacrifice of the divine feminine energy. Are you kidding me? Are you, like, that's crazy. It's been a miscommunication and therefore a miseducation. Okay? There's been a lot of meetings going on and a lot of co-conspiring, of people to make things appear a certain way so that people will, like Charleston White was talking about, like, be characters. Like these characters on the internet who are influencing our youth, influencing our children to be a certain way, to think a certain way. Like, we all for progression, but come on. This looks like destruction. If people don't even know that God speaks to his people, of course he does. What y'all talking about? Like, aren't you God? Isn't he within you? Isn't she within you? Isn't there a balance of God within you? If not, you should start figuring that out and asking some questions within you. The problem is, like I was talking about yesterday, we talking to everybody and anybody outside of ourselves. We don't consult within ourselves. We're not asking ourselves why, okay? And trying to figure it out and come to some conclusions on our own, based on our own experiences. No, we go outside of ourselves. We live with ourselves. We've been with ourselves for how many years? And yet we go and we speak to, a healthcare provider, and they ask us questions and we provide all the information, and then you wait on them to tell you what's wrong with you. You should go there with some idea of what's wrong with you because you've been living with you. So of course you go get yourself checked out, and you always, go and do whatever you do with your health. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, don't you think that you should have some insight to provide to the doctor? Because you've been living with you. It just doesn't make any sense for me. To me, why are we always seeking outside ourselves? We should check with ourselves first. Check with the inside. That's what's wrong. Check with the inside. We need to go inside. And that's why we always lead into this, like defeated type of energy. Because you're going against yourself. You're going against your nature. We keep seeking validation outside of ourselves. We're in this position of feeling like we need more. Like we're less. We're never satisfied. We have to do something else to feel loved and appreciated. But the thing is, we have to love and appreciate ourselves. But you can only do that when you are, fulfilled. And the only way to be fulfilled is to know your identity, to know what your purpose is. And by the way, you can have that problem solved. You can get a name report from me. Email me. thecaramelgodis@gmail.com. Name report. I'll give it to you for watching this video. I'll give you a name report for $5. You heard me. It's in here. All you have to do is email me at thecaramelgodis@gmail.com. I'll put it in the description. And I'll give you a name report with insight on you. And guess what? When you get it and you read it, guess how you're going to know it's true? Because you know you. Nobody has to tell you. But when I reveal things of your character and of your nature, and you get that approval of like, yes, this is true. Oh, that's why I do that. It's going to help you feel like you have identity. And when you have identity, you have confidence. When you have confidence, you walk in your purpose. Well, Candace, how do I know what my purpose is? It's in your name. You need a name report where your name is broken down into numbers, because the universe is math and it speaks in numbers. Okay, so A is 1 and so on and so forth. Okay, and we break down your name and we break down your life path and all of these numbers that mean you. And once you read it, it's like reinnervating, regenerating your DNA to help you remember. You're reading who you are, your characteristics, the good ones and the bad ones, so you know what to do with them. They're all your talents to be profitable with. Okay? I am a communicator, a divinely inspired communicator. Okay, I'm a royal high priestess. Okay, I bring wealth and value. I increase. I help people elevate and pick up their bed and go higher. Okay, so they can produce their own abundance. Ask about me. So if you get a name report from me, it's going to help you identify your purpose. Period. So anyway, let's move on. So now, since we're talking about that, let's do pick a card reading regarding purpose. Okay? Because you're going to have to make a decision. It keeps popping up. It's some people out here who need to make some hardcore decisions. Are you who you say you are? Or are you still scared about what people are going to say you are? Are you who you say you are? Or are you still worried about what other people are going to say you are? And we'll know by your actions. We'll know by your speech. Because the chosen ones, the anointed ones, they speak with conviction. It's matter of fact. I'm telling you truth. Okay? It's like, why would I be here if I'm not going to tell you the truth? You know, it's people out here, they doing what they do, and they entertaining, cool. That's them. We're talking about over here, the caramel God is. This is for elevation. I'm going to entertain you with this elevation, though. With this elevation. So, pile number 2. Whoa. It's a whole lot of money in this mouth. Something about bodegas. With my jewelry to the bodega. That's how you come in, pile. You out here wearing your jewelry to the bodega. Okay, this is the angel cards. We used to know those sounds. Looking forward. Here we are. Somebody like, here I am, Lord. It is I, Lord. I'm ready. I'm ready to celebrate. Celebration time. Come on. Like, listen. I'm ready to celebrate my anointing. What you talking about? Like, be proud of it. Okay? Everybody can be proud of everything else. But you can't be proud of having Christ consciousness. You can't be proud of being in the lineage of Jesus. You can't be proud of having God within you, walking in your God-given purpose. And the Bible said, ye are gods. But we don't want to talk about that. We just want to keep crucifying Christ. We want to keep keeping people in a lowly place so they don't understand what position they really stand in because you're afraid of their power. That's your problem. Because that's you problem. That's a you problem. That's a you problem. It ain't got nothing to do with me. That's a you problem. What you talking about? Pile number 1, this type of energy you in, for real, you getting me hyped up. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love my baby mama. I never let her go. Listen, transformation. I love my mother nature. I never let her go. What you talking about? Who you are is the most beautiful thing. It's the most profitable thing. It's the most freeing thing. It's so easy. It's something that you've always done your whole life. It's something that you will absolutely do for free if you could do things for free. Pip name sit back, don't do nothing for free. Don't do nothing for the homeless. Okay? So it's like you in this transformative energy power. You going crazy. And it's just like the warm up. Like you ain't even did nothing. And you just like going crazy. Like, okay. So I feel like you just popping out like explosive. Like you about to switch things up. You about to do some things that you've never done before. Like maybe you about to shoot a music video. Like I don't know. Maybe you about to rent out the movie theater and like kick it with your homies. Like I just feel like it's do it big, homie. I really feel like it's a do it big weekend for you. Like, so it's like do it big weekend forever. You know what I mean? It's not just like one weekend. Like, that's crazy. I love it. What's under the deck? Moving on. Like, it's time to go to a new vibration. It's time to go to a higher vibration. We're always looking to go from glory to glory. If you don't know what that means, we just looking to ascend higher, to raise our vibration. What does that mean when people say that? Raise the vibration. You know, Ralph Smart with his cute stuff. He's so funny. I love him. So, you know, what does it mean? It means that you're gaining mastery and control of your emotions. Like, essentially, it means that you are doing work in the categories of your wealth creation, right? Your health. You're making progress there. You're realizing things that are for you and things that are not for you. Okay, you're understanding how the body works, and you're learning more and wanting to learn more to set up a new foundation for yourself so you can spring forth. You're moving on in wisdom and understanding, and understand how spirituality even connects with business. Do you understand? You are stepping into new arenas of different type of people, but you're still like being yourself. And it's so amazing because you're going through this transformation, but at the same time that you're transforming, you are still being that same OG. I'm hearing Genuine on TV. I think no change in me. I still the same OG. Like, you in that same OG type of energy, and I love that. I love that. Prosperity begins. Like, come on now. People can make it up, but I'm not into that. That ain't cute. That ain't sexy. I like to tell the truth to the youth. I'm so cute in the booth. I say the truth to you. I don't know why I keep doing this tongue thing. I'm just excited. Anyway, prosperity begins. And of course, it all comes out of your talents. It all comes from your creativity. It all comes from you, you know, using your voice and your platform. And if you don't have one, creating one and being consistent in one, and whatever it is that you need to do to bring forth what God has placed inside of you, my child. It is like the most amazing time. You should be so excited. Celebration time. Come on. Let's celebrate. Cause there's a party going on out here. The wait is over. The wait is over. The wait is over. The wait is over. I hit like a grenade. Like, come on. Oh, I'm so done. I'm so done. It's just like you coming into a flow. You coming into a innovation, a level that's just so sublime. It's just like it feels good because it is good. You know what I mean? Like, you're just glowing because you are really cooperating with the universe, so the universe is cooperating with you. You are stepping into your Garden of Eden. And it's the bed that you created to lay. And everyone can always change the bed that they're lying on, group one. But you actually did it. You actually activated your third eye chakra and stepped into your, as I believe, so shall it be. You realize that what you were seeing with your eyes is not what you were seeing with your third eye, and you connected the dots. You connected the dots. Period. You put it together. You balance that thing out. And that's why you're so royal. And that's why you're so protected and so blessed. And that's why the Holy Spirit goes before you. And that's why God sets up, you know, doors that would have never opened. He opened them for you. He opened them for you. Period. So we're in this spiritual strength. Look at all this muscle behind you. Look at all this green muscle behind you. Rain down on me. Let your love just rain on me. I love it. You looked at yourself and you said, self, let's go higher. Let's do more. We can use what we got here. We're going to use the negative aspects. We're going to work the positive aspects. We're going to use all of our character. We're not going to leave nothing behind. When we're done here, we will have given everything that needed to be gave. That's you, group one. I'm done. All that deception and envy that you had within yourself, all that miscommunication that festered within you, and you didn't know whose you were. You didn't know what you were going to do, but you knew where you were is not where you were going to stay. Base chakra. You had to change your foundation. You had to dig deep. You had to go back into your childhood. You had to undo foundational damage. And it took a long time. It was a seed growing. It was a thought that has manifested through your body. You took it into yourself and you gave it life. You innovated with your emotions and your actions. You moved towards that thing, and that thing started to grow up inside of you. And now it has come forth, full circle, full grown from the universe, just for you. I'm telling you, get excited. You really need to get excited. The universe is talking back. You've been talking so long to God, now the universe is talking back. Huh, yay? The universe is speaking to you in your life, and everybody knows it. And everybody can see it because it's showing up. You are full of the Holy Spirit. You are full of life and abundance and all of that leadership and divine appointments. It's your time, period. Triumph is your time. You have come into your victory. Please take your stand on your throne. Amen, group one. Recognition and reward. Recognition and reward. Opportunity. That comes with opportunity. Because the new positions that you're in, you have new eyes on you. Congratulations. Stay true to you. You didn't work this hard to change into someone that is not on your vibration, that is not of you. Remember whose you are and who you are. And you can go anywhere that you like. That is meant for you. That will respect you. That will understand whose you are and who you are. Congratulations. It took a lot of sacrifice to get there. Beautiful, handsome. You went into the deep. You're a deep diver. Like my brother Ralph Smart says. You took risks. You cleansed your chakras. You cleansed out old energies. Things that weren't working for you. People that weren't working for you. Habits that weren't working for you. Food that wasn't working for you. Life choices that wasn't working for you. You changed. You transformed. Group one, good job. We gotta go on. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe. $5 name reports. I already told you. Listen, I love information about me. Tell me about me all day long. Okay? Group number 2. Let's go. The caramel guys come. Caramel guys come. Hey, caramel guys come. The caramel guys come. Group 2, what's going on, brethren? What's going on, brethren? And we're talking about we're talking about walking in your purpose and what that is, what that looks like for you. What's going on with you right now? Whoa. And I was looking at sacrifice at the bottom of the deck, and that sacrifice came back up. So let's get some clarification as to why we're looking at sacrifice. Power. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, now just count the hours. Okay. The clock's ticking, huh? Power underneath the deck and sacral energy regarding creativity under that. And power is on the 8. Sacrifice is on the 3. Christ consciousness. Got to put in that work. If you want to get paid, if you want the accolades, got to put in that work. Half man, half lion, conquering the beast within, balancing it out. Yeah, it comes from sacrifices. It comes from experiences. Group number 2, what are we talking about? Intuition on the split. So these experiences, okay, your intuition is being heightened. And you know where that comes from? It comes from walking in faith. It comes from being in that foolish energy at some point in your life. And then that allows you to unlock your inner knowing. Okay? Because it's like you work that muscle. And it's muscle memory, right? So if you trust yourself, then you know when to trust yourself. Meaning you can always trust yourself. You trust yourself to know if you know. You trust yourself if you know you should go, with some other information. You trust yourself to give you the best solution as to the direction you should move in because you've been working on that ability to do that. And that's why you have positive movement forward from this type of sacrificial energy because you use that. And now stand your ground underneath the deck. Now you're standing in your power. Now you sitting on top of the world, top of the world, top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. I love that. Some people say that I'm not the same girl. They say I think that I'm in my own world. What makes them think that I have changed? Yeah. A little dough cannot erase my problems. Me like you, I have to try to solve them. Okay, that was bad. That's what you are. Okay. That's hilarious. All right. So where we headed? Sacrifice. Positive movement forward. I'm just trying to be me. Do what I got to do. People think that I'm just in the top world. Whoa. So I feel like sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. I feel like that you may get a lot of energy from people who are perplexed by the way that you move, and it may bother them and trigger them, and therefore you may feel that energy because you're such an intuitive person, so you have a lot more sensitivity to energy, so you can feel this discontentment and boredom that you get from people that are watching you. Like, and Passion Ignited was upside down in my deck, and I saw that, and it just made me feel like it's like people are confused about how they feel about you, and you know that. I don't know why that's important right now. So let's get some clarification on temptation. So as you're moving forward and you've dropped this sacrificial type of way to create, now of course you're going to be bombarded with the opposition that's supposed to either spring you forth into this new energy or hold you back if you're not ready for it. So you're being tested, okay, is what I would say. You're being tested to see if you're ready to go to the next level. Because whenever we go to the next level in life, it comes with more responsibility because it's more power that's being essentially unlocked for you, okay? You'll have more people that you'll have access to influence. And so it's important that you take time to clear out your emotions, to detox your body. I'm getting ready to go on a fast right now. That's why I'm having a hard time breathing. My glasses are down my nose. I'm getting ready to go on a fast right now to help me better connect with my mind, my body, and my spirit. And I feel like maybe group number 2, that's something that you can benefit from. A fruit fast, raw foods, juicing, a combination of all 3. Maybe you can do soup, whatever it is, eating more salads. You know, maybe it's not just completely changing your lifestyle as far as what you're eating and consuming, but, you know, adding things that'll be beneficial to you. Like raspberries are really good for your immune system, and blueberries are really good for your brain development and helping you to speak with more clarity. I feel like that what you have coming in for you, your next level of unlocking, your next level of access to greater opportunities and different circles of people that, of course, are resources. In order to do all of that is directly related to your ability to detox your mind, your body. You've gone through a lot, and it would benefit you to cleanse out your organs and your system the best way you can, even if it's just, you know, adding more water to your diet to get all this old energy out. You know, everything that you have conquered and everything that you have defeated and everything that you had a problem with and you solved. You want to clear all that energy out of your chakras and your organs, okay? And so, crown chakra energy and triumphant success on the split. And so we're on the 1 and the 7, and 7's all about completion, and it represents that 3-4 energy of spirit and earth. And then 1 is my single standing column of light type of energy. That's really when you're on your King Arthur round table, like you're really lifting up your sword and standing on your word and walking in action and, you know, conquering goals and really, you know, being fearless. You know, you're protected. You've gotten all the way up to this crown chakra energy, you know, so not only are you aware, but everyone else is aware. And so when you have so much awareness around you, you have clarity, then that only unlocks, you know, it's like open sesame. So this all is related to your ability to just clean up. That's all you have to do. Just clean up. And material prosperity is underneath the triumph success. Throat chakra is underneath the crown chakra. So speak up. And that's why it's important right now, because cleansing, using lemons and apples and beets and carrots, like cleansing is great for receiving new information, new downloads, new creative thoughts and ideas, okay, for you to perform, you know, for you to write stories and, you know, help other people do whatever it is that they need to do, whether it's marketing or, you know, whatever it is that you do. You may be an author or writer, okay? You can own a store. Whatever it is that you do, you can be a lawyer, a doctor. You just need to get ready for the new level of skill that's being unlocked to you. And the best way to do that is to just clean house. Okay. Anything else for group number 2? What's going on with them? The throat chakra did come out, so I'm really emphasizing communication. Okay, these are my people who are my influencers, okay? And can really get people into that energy so they can change their habits, change their ways, you know, really spark a new wave, a new career for them, a new life. That's the type of energy you have. You really make people want to do better. And so that's it, group number 2. This is crazy. It's getting so long. So we're out of here. That's all I got for you, group number 2. Let's go on to group number 3. Again, we in this Charleston White type of energy, group 3. And it was brought up the question about whether people have been brainwashed so much that they don't believe that God speaks through his children. Like, this is documented time and time again. I don't understand. And if you don't have relationship, I do understand why it would be hard for you to believe. But if you don't have relationship, you can get relationship right now. Holy Spirit, thank you for being present with us always. And we just ask that anyone who beckons unto the call of stepping into understanding what the Christ consciousness is, anyone who would love to have a relationship with the one and only mighty Father that is within them already, that just needs to be activated. They just have to make a choice and decide and say, yes, I want to know my creator. I want to know my innovator. I want to know who created me, and I want to know what he created me for. You know, if you want to do that, all you have to do is say yes. Yes, Candace, that's what I want to do. And I'm doing it right now. And we're doing it together right now. And all you have to do is say yes, and it will be changed. Group number 3. I feel like it's people who maybe have veered away from God, and so it's hard for them to accept that he has called them and he has created them for a purpose. But I'm here to tell you that you are important to the kingdom, and it's something that you do better than anybody else. It's the way that you talk. It's a way that you don't talk. It's a way that you use your energy. It's a way that you can just communicate to people based on where they are. And that is so instrumental in raising our youth. That is so needed, you know, for you to make somebody feel safe enough that they will open up to you. Like, that's a gift. And if that's the kind of person that you are, I need you to know that God created you for a reason, and that you can be effective in your family and your community. We just need to understand that once we make a commitment to following behind what God has for you, we make a commitment to learning what the Christ way is. We make a commitment to, you know, the responsibility of being a part of the divine, the chosen. You know, it comes with a responsibility. It really does. You know, everyone wants what looks good and what glitters. Everybody wants what shines. But everything that you ask for will be tested. Once you say yes to something, then the no has to come knocking to check and make sure. That's the balance of the universe. You can't just have it because you said so. Pile number 3. You have to really stand on it when the devil comes to check on it. That's his job. The devil come to check. Hey, God told me to come check. You ready? Ha! And that's the truth. That's the truth. 8 of Swords. Knight of Cups. Communicating the truth. Okay? So, let's see what we have for you. Power throw number 3. What's the purpose? Power number 3. What do they have coming towards them? What type of energy are they in right now? Okay, 2 of Cups. 2 people basically mirroring each other, having a conversation with their cups. So, there's this energy exchange. 3 of Swords. So there might have been something didn't go as it was planned to go. Maybe people were meeting up to get something done, and the efforts that they put in went kaput. 7 of Cups. Some other things came up. So some people decided to do something. It fell apart. Like this. Baby, I'm high and low. So I feel like, okay, something was on and then it was off. And then the energy got scattered. It went other places. People got busy. Time went on. Okay. And now we got this devil energy. You know, something that the devil does is remind you. It's like having pain. It's like a thorn. This is a thorn that reminds you of your boundaries. Maybe you went too far. Maybe you didn't go far enough. But it's definitely a catalyst. You're going to go somewhere once you run into this type of energy. You're going to do something. And you did. You came to an understanding. You decided that you wanted to know. You stop scattering your energy. And when you stop scattering your energy, you faced some type of situation head on. You start asking yourself questions and you got an answer. And now we're in this King of Cups energy. The thing about the King of Cups is like me and my father are one type of energy. Me and my father are one type of energy. So
Kemp's extreme agenda puts our kids in danger and makes us all less safe.